Districts in Malek Cricket Stadium. We're coming live from Ajman. Finally, the day has arrived. The final day in Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode. Semi-final one, Sharjah taking on in-form Ajman. Both the teams looking good in this tournament. Sharjah tasting their first defeat the previous night against Abu Dhabi. So back-to-back semi-finals here in 7 Districts Malek Cricket Stadium. The first semi-final, Sharjah versus Ajman. Coming live 3 p.m. local time UAE. The second semi-final, Fujairah taking on in-form Abu Dhabi. Pictures will be coming live 5:15 p.m. Then the big game, the final of this Emirates D10 2023 will be played at 9:15 p.m. local time. So Sharjah versus Ajman. It's a new day, it's a new surface, and let's go down and join Ahmed Khwaja. And let's see what he has to say about the pitch behavior.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 7 Districts Malek Cricket Stadium in Ajman. The occasion has arrived. It is finals day at the Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode. The knockout matches, 2 semi-finals, and of course the grand final in the later evening. Let's take a look at the 22 yards, once again looking absolutely pristine, absolutely perfect for some 10-over cricket. What is the formula for success in the knockout stages? Win the toss, bat first. You don't want your batting lineup to be under pressure. It's a short format, only 10 overs, 2 or 3 good overs can completely change the game. So play pressure play, express yourself, win the toss, bat first. There's nothing wrong with the pitch. It's chock full of runs, and hope everybody out there has a ball of a time.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja. It's a new surface, and looking at the surface, it has been nicely rolled by the groundsman, and he thinks it's a good batting track. And looking at the run machine, Asif Khan leading the chart of most runs, 12 games, an average of 48.78 and 77 best, 439 runs. And look at that strike rate, excellent, 223. And at the number 2 position is Mohammad Nadeem, followed by Usman Khan, Harshit Kaushik and Kamran Atta. So the top 5 batters are from Sharjah and Abu Dhabi and Ajman. Usman Khan coming back in the form, 10 games, 303 runs, at brilliant 98 we have witnessed a couple of days ago against Emirates Blues. So it will be a good encounter between Sharjah and Ajman. The batters enjoyed their outing here in 7 Districts Malek Cricket Stadium. At the same time, we have seen bowlers bowling a brilliant spell. The first hat-trick we have seen from Sharjah young boy Zainullah on the very first day got a hat-trick. Most wickets chart, it's led by Fujairah's medium pace bowler Muhammad Irfan, 12 games, 12 wickets to his name, a brilliant economy of 7.14, followed by young Aditya Shetty. The economy is on a bit higher side, 11.91. And then it's all about Ajman and Sharjah, Muhammad Ajmal, Ankur Sangwan, Haider Ali. So it's a very good, interesting bowling chart here. It's the final day, and we'll be looking for some entertainment. And without wasting much time, let's head down yet again. It's Ahmed Khwaja out there in the middle with both the captains and match referee for the all-important toss.
Toss time for the first semi-final of the Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode. I have the 2 captains and of course the match referee alongside me. Leading team Sharjah, of course we have Haider Ali. Leading team Ajman, we have Adnan Ul Mulk. And of course leading the umpires and the officials, we have Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our esteemed match referee. Sharjah to flip the coin. Tails is the call from Ajman. It's a big one. Ajman has won the toss. Hometown team, hometown toss going your favor. Adnan, what have you decided?
We'll look to ball first.
And what do you think is a decent chase to set yourself in the second innings here?
I think about 120, 125, it's fine.
It's a big game, and finally the big lads have arrived. Usman Khan has found his form. It was a bit of a roller coaster ride in the round robin stage, but you have made it to the knockout stage.
Yeah, we kept the belief actually. We knew that each of our players are actually a match winners, so anyone clicks. So it was just about time that Usman Khan came in time and form actually.
Any changes to the playing 11 for the knockout stage?
No, it's the same team as last game.
Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Haider Ali, अगर आप टॉस जीते तो क्या करते?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। प्लान बॉलिंग का ही था, जो टॉस है वो हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं है, तो अगर हमारी बैटिंग भी है, तो इंशाल्लाह एज़ यू नो लाइक जिस तरह हमारे बैट्समैन परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, तो इंशाल्लाह वी लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड।
हमने कहा था कि अनडिफीटेड है, एक प्रेशर है, एक बैक ऑफ द माइंड है, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली अबू धाबी से हार गया। अली शान ने आउटस्टैंडिंग इनिंग्स खेली, थोड़ा सा सेटबैक है या कोई बात नहीं, डजेंट मैटर?
नहीं, एक्चुअली ही प्लेड रियली वेल यस्टरडे नाइट। तो जो क्रिकेट है शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट है, इसमें एक बारी होती है जो आपको मैच से बहुत अवे ले जाए। जिस तरह वो खेला है कल, ही प्लेड रियली वेल। और देखें, हम 11 मैच कंटिन्यूसली जीते हैं, तो ये चीज़ें चलती रहती हैं। मतलब अब ये है कि अभी हमारे पास कोई मौका नहीं है मिस्टेक करने का, तो इंशाल्लाह हमारी जो भी मिस्टेक्स हुई हैं पिछले 12 मैचेस में, तो इंशाल्लाह हम उनको कवर करेंगे।
बैटिंग फर्स्ट क्या होगा रीजनेबल टारगेट टू डिफेंड?
पिच अच्छा है, बैटिंग के लिए भी अच्छा है, तो इंशाल्लाह 130 जो है, जिस तरह के हमारे बैट्समैन परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, तो 130 तक इंशाल्लाह हम जाएंगे और उसको फिर डिफेंड करेंगे।
चेंजेस टू प्लेइंग 11
आज एक कपल ऑफ चेंजेस हैं।
बताइए।
आसिफ खान, मोहम्मद आसिफ नहीं खेल रहे, उनकी जगह जैनुल्लाह हैं। हर्ष देसाई नहीं खेल रहे, उनकी जगह मोहम्मद ज़ुएब आए।
बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर सेमीफाइनल।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Right then, news from the center. It's Ajman who have won the toss and they've elected to bowl first.
That Ajman winning the toss and opting to bowl first, and looking at both the sides, Sharjah, it's Abdul Ghaffar, Asif Khan, Dawood Ejaz, Fayaz Ahmed, Captain Haider Ali, Hazrat Luqman, Masood Gurbaz, Muhammad Zoeb, Shehbaz Ali, Uzair Khan and young Zainullah. And talking about Ajman, it remains the same: Abdul Malik, Adnanul Mulk, Ankur Sangwan, Harshit Kaushik, Maruf Bhabe, Muhammad Ajmal, Muhammad Ismail, Rahul Chopra, Sagar Kalyan, Shiraz Pia and informed batter Usman Khan. So good battle, the first semi-final of this edition of D10. Ajman taking on Sharjah, and the news from the centre was Adnanul Mulk, the captain of Ajman, winning the toss and opting to bowl first. And it's the right time to introduce my co-commentator. Joining me for the first time in this game is Mr. Ali Yunus. Welcome, Ali. A new day and a big day.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Mudassir, have a look at that for the record. 43 the average and the strike rate. That combination is very lethal. 439 runs. Best of 77 for him. He will have to come big in this big game. A lot depends on him and his partner. He's been changing his positions though. Strike rate very impressive, but average needs to go up. 173 runs, 56 is best. He might have saved the best for this game, Mudassir, because this is such a huge game. And talking about the bowling, Shiraz Pia 8 wickets. Economy also, controlled economy as far as this format is concerned. Average also impressive. So it's a big game. I think the toss played a huge role. They were not thinking about the conditions, but the opponents, but their own strength. And right call has been made by Ajman captain, because their batting has been brilliant. And the way they have played cricket in the past few games, the momentum is definitely on their side. And on the other hand, that defeat yesterday, Sharjah, will have to see how they come out with that. Will that break their momentum? We'll wait and see.
Absolutely. And talking about Ajman, they made a good comeback in this tournament, thanks to Sagar Kalyan, Usman Khan and Rahul Chopra. The way they are getting those runs, so it's all set up. The first ball, Shiraz Pia to Asif Khan, onto the back foot, nicely managed and off the mark in style. Asif Khan off the mark. Sharjah.
Excellent shot to get things started for Sharjah and himself, Asif Lala. We've been talking about his skill and his quality, and he's showing it. The very first delivery, this is not quite the length to bowl at him. This length will be easily maneuvered and played towards mid-wicket area, and you don't have fielder there, you just cannot bowl there.
A good start and an easy picking for Asif Khan Behrooz, a true leader leading the pack of Sharjah in the batting department. Leading from the front, the experienced Asif Khan Behrooz. A lot depends on this batter. There's a change in the field. They have got one deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. In the air, fielder settling, just falling short of Abdul Malik. So leaving dangerous out there in the middle, Asif Khan.
Yeah, that's what he will do. He will come hard at you. If you bowl him at his zone, he will go hard at it. That's what we know about Asif. Again, that length. He's got that fielder placed there, but he's quite square. In fact, now they've got two fielders there. They've got third inside the circle, and mid-wicket and square leg both are placed on the boundary line exactly for that length. But you need to catch your catches. You have to convert those half chances to full ones to get Asif Lala's wicket.
Especially if you want to get that wicket, you need to put that extra effort in the field. He tried his best, Abdul Malik, but good piece of bowling. Bowling as per the field. The single has been taken. It will be Masood Gurbaz, another exciting top order batter whose strike rate is above 200 throughout the tournament. He made sure to give them a good start for Sharjah. It's Masood Gurbaz on strike facing Shiraz Pia. Change of pace, nicely done. Caught in two minds. At the last moment, let it go by Masood Gurbaz.
Yeah, very smart bowling, making a comeback. Slower bouncer. Early into the shot was Gurbaz. That all these mind games will come into play because this is a big match. And one thing Ajman must remember is that when you were talking about the top 5 runs getter of this tournament, only one batter from Sharjah is there. That is Asif Lala. So if you get his wicket early on, pressure will definitely come to the other batters, and they have not scored big runs in this tournament. So it's Asif Lala against Ajman, I would say.
It's a one-man army as of now. Asif Lala. A low full toss. A good comeback after going for the boundary. A single, then couple of dot deliveries. And there is an interesting fact whenever it comes to a big game or a knockout game. He's one of the best batters and he makes sure to get those big runs. Mentally very strong. He has that experience, Asif Khan Behruz. So slow start. And I think on this wicket, if you can post around 110, 120, you can give something for your bowlers to defend.
Mudassir, I believe they'll have to get past 120 because we saw what Ajman did in the last 2 games chasing. Their combination has been brilliant, that they've picked up at the right time, and you got to score at least 125 to 130 runs.
Change of pace, nicely managed, rolling the wrist, goes over the fine leg, off the mark. Masood Gurbaz with the boundary.
Yeah, getting too predictable. All these bowling lengths have been same, and the pace also again varied his pace, but predictable. He was expecting it, just waited long enough and played it over the fielder of fine leg. That is good, sensible batting. Well, his brother scored 100 yesterday. Can he do it today?
I hope you have enjoyed the outing in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. You were out there.
Absolutely, just loved how Gurbaz played there. But I want the young Gurbaz to play a good inning here.
Can we see Masood Gurbaz get some big runs for Sharjah? The final ball of the first over. Bit fuller, driven straight towards the fielder. So good over for both the teams at the end of over number 1. Sharjah 9. They have 10 wickets in hand. Nine for no loss at the end of over number 1. Another left-arm fast bowler. Abdul Malik, 13 matches, 6 wickets. An economy of 10.55. Known as a golden arm in this side. He's the key for Ajman with the new ball. It's Asif Khan Behruz on strike. Trying to cut hard. That extra pace, extra bounce, not helping Asif Khan.
Yeah, he looked frustrated. That's not a good sign for Sharjah. Because he's bowling away from them. They've done their homework. They know that where not to bowl to Asif Lala. They're bowling him away from his body. And if he forces toward mid-wicket, he'll have to play against the wind. So that's again a good ploy. Bowling short pitch deliveries from this end. Having the wind across.
Good bumper, good bumper. Not giving much room. What a start.
Mudassir, they look under pressure. You can tell, look, he's frustrated again. It's just the start of this big game. Well, it's touch and go, but you got to focus on your own game. Forget about these things will happen because he's such a big player, such an important player for Sharjah. They do not afford him to be out of focus. They need a big inning from him, and it doesn't just feel good at the moment for Asif Lala.
Back-to-back dot deliveries from Abdul Malik. It was in the slot. Somehow manages to put in the gap between short mid-wicket and mid-on. Couple of runs on offer. A good start by the bowlers of Ajman, keeping things very tight.
Absolutely, 100%. On this occasion, Asif Lala was not quite control of that shot even. That's not where he wanted to play. Have a look at that. He wanted to play towards offside, but thick outside, inside edge, taking the ball in the gap and couple of runs taken. The body language, he's very casual. That's not good for Sharjah and Asif Lala himself. He's got focus on all other things but batting at the moment.
Change of pace. Wanted to go big. Not in command. Just a single, and rightly pointed out by you. He need to concentrate on his batting instead of focusing on some other things. You need to be very determined and you need to be very focused out there in the middle. It's a big game. They looked good. They won that back-to-back 11 games. They lost the first game in this tournament to Abu Dhabi the previous night. But good news is Masood Gurbaz and Asif Khan still out there in the middle. It's all a matter of 1 or 2 big overs for them.
Definitely, definitely. They must remember that what's done is done. All those 11 victories will not matter if you don't win this one and the next one. So the focus has to be on this game.
Finding hard to take on Abdul Malik. The variations, the line and length has been exceptional in this over.
Yep, they've done their homework for sure, Ajman side. They're bowling away from the batters. They want them to make a mistake, them to come after them. They're not giving away any boundary deliveries. Have a look at that length away from the batter. That's where you need to be. That has been spot on, excellent, and the numbers are saying that. Just 12 runs.
The final ball of the second over. Making room, nowhere near the ball. Excellent piece of bowling. What an over, going for just 3 runs. So the mandatory power play. Sharjah managing just 12. 10 wickets in hand. A brilliant over comes to an end. Everything going in favor of Ajman. And Sharjah trying their best, and they have opted for the floating power play. The signal coming in from the on-field umpire Asif. 2 overs, 12. Not a good sign. Opting for that floating power play. And Shiraz will continue to bowl his second over.
I'm not sure about this tactic because both the batters were struggling, not hitting the middle of the bat. So maybe they could have taken one more over just to get settled in. Lucky boundary they will get. Lucky boundary. Not again quite convincing. That came off the edge and will run down to that fine boundary. But still not in control, Asif Lala. He may have got those 4 runs, but he definitely looks under pressure.
Bowling as per the plan was in awkward position. Luckily getting the top edge and nowhere near the wicket-keeper, goes towards that fine leg region. So starts the over yet again with a boundary. But they need to concentrate on the singles as well.
Absolutely. Both of the batters are looking to hit it hard. And now they have taken that floating power play that adds on to that pressure that they have to. They must get at least 15 runs from this over to get going.
A low full toss. Finding it hard. He looks completely different batter.
Absolutely. He's definitely struggling at the moment. But as you said earlier, what I said, it's just the matter of one good over. And if he waits enough, if he's patient enough to find that 1 over, he has that quality to catch up with that strike rate always. But if he loses his wicket here, just being frustrated or just confused, then it will not help Sharjah. So you can stay there, you can afford, you can always catch up in the last 3 to 4 overs.
And this is something to do with keeping in mind the Ajman has a very good quality batting. We need to post around 120 or above that.
Absolutely. It has to be over 120, as you said, 125, because they picked up at the right time, Ajman side.
Look at that field placement. Smart piece of captaincy, and responding to the call of captain is Shiraz Pia. Bowling as per the field. They have taken the deep extra cover on the previous ball and bowl a full length delivery towards the off stump.
Yep, as I said earlier, they've done their homework and they're executing that plan too to the perfection. Their bowlers are bowling as per the field, as you said. They're not giving away any easy boundary deliveries. They're making Sharjah batters wait and do something different. And that is not happening at the moment. This is an excellent start after winning the toss and bowling first, Ajman side. And as you were saying, they've got a powerhouse batting lineup. So you got to score those runs somehow or the other. At the moment, it's not happening for Sharjah.
Making good comeback in this tournament. They started off a bit shaky. Ajman now looking good. Shiraz pulling that floating power play. Juicy full toss. Fielder settling, but just managing to put away from the fielder the first maximum from the blade of Masood Gurbaz.
Absolutely, he may have got that first 6 of this inning, but it was the wind that carried it towards that boundary. Otherwise, there was a fielder placed for that shot. He was in business. Look at that poor ball, yes. But again, that wind factor coming into play. A full toss. There was a fielder exactly placed for it. And it was very close, I tell you. That's all the wind did it in the end.
Brave enough for Shiraz Pia, though he has a fielder station, and rightly said, the wind factor coming into play and helping Masood Gurbaz to fetch his first maximum. Better, much better delivery. A quick single has been taken, so they have got some runs. Can they finish this over with a big maximum?
Yeah, they'll look for that. Asif Lala, we know that he has that potential, that capability of doing it. But at the moment he's finding it difficult because maybe Mudassir is looking to hit it very hard. The pressure of expectations on him that he has to do it. There are 10 faces. Fayaz is also very good. A lot will depend on him also in this game. But at the moment, all eyes would be on Asif Lala.
They have that depth in the batting lineup. It's all about the matter of time. We are into the third over the final ball. They have got 12 runs. It's Asif Khan on strike facing Shiraz. And just away from that blue line, way outside the off stump, and right call from Asif.
Absolutely. Good call, that one. It was away from that blue line that you see. He was ready for that. He was in position to hit it towards mid-wicket. That's what he does. He clears his front leg and hit it towards long on or mid-wicket. That is why Shiraz tried to bowl it away from him towards off stump.
25 for no loss. Looking for a boundary here, Asif Khan. Brilliant change of pace. A cutter, a bit fuller, wanted to go big, not in command. So good over at last for Sharjah. Some runs coming in from the second over of Shiraz. They have opted for the floating power play. At the end of over number 3, Sharjah 26 for no loss. So the first change, for the first time in this semi-final one, a spinner has been introduced by Adnan Al-Mulk. Ankur Sangwan, 13 games, 11 wickets, a good economy of 10.82. Very clever, left-arm orthodox. Always among the wickets for Ajman. It's a big job on hands for Ankur Sangwan. Trying to get that first wicket for Ajman. It's Asif Khan on strike. Pressure Clear pressure. A quicker delivery down the leg. A good job done by the wicketkeeper.
Yep, that was a certain boundary. Good work done by the wicketkeeper, wide, signalled by the umpire. And the good part is that he's bowling from that end where he'll have to go across the wind to head it towards onside. Asif Khan, we know that he's such a skillful batter, such a powerhouse he is. But he needs support from the other end too. If he's struggling, he would want Gurbaz to go up after the bowling lineup. You just cannot rely on one person if he has an off day. So you cannot put so much pressure on him. It has to be Masood to go after bowling now.
And he has that quality, Masood Gurbaz. He can take on the spinners. In the air, trying to go big, and fielder settling. The first wicket going down for Sharjah, slow in the air. An ordinary shot, trying to take Ankur Sangwan out of the park. He finds the fielder.
Yep, it was on the cards. Against the wind he had to hit. That's what Asif Lalla is telling him. He's not in control. That field placement and bowling the right bowler from the right end. He wanted the batter to force that. He did and lost his wicket. Have a look at that. Bowled in the right area. Just too close to hit that shot. Did not find that distance. And a simple catch for Usman Khan at deep mid wicket. It's all about having the right fielder at the right spot too. Got his best fielder at the hot spot. 11 runs he scored. It's 28 for 1.
So the new batter is left-hander, the experienced Fayaz Ahmed. 12 matches, just 6 innings, 178. For Sharjah, it all matters the strike rate. One more batter who has the strike rate above 200, 225. The strike rate for Fayaz. A good move, keeping in mind the conditions out there in the middle. And the left-arm orthodox has been introduced by Adnan ul-Mulk. To counter-attack, they have sent and promoted Fayaz Ahmed.
Yep, another powerhouse. Another batter who likes to go big. This will be a good competition between Ankar and Fayaz. But what matters is, does he show the intent on the very first delivery, or will he take his time? What we have seen in this tournament is that he goes after the bowling from the ball one. But this is a different situation, different game. Looking around at the field, they've been brilliant with that field setting. Having the right fielders at the right place. And Mudassar, as you mentioned earlier, with the inclusion of Sagar, the wicketkeeper, a lot has changed in this Ajman side. They look like a better side since the time he has come into the team.
Straight away, trying to go big. What a catch. What a brilliant take from Rahul Chopra. In comes Fayaz Ahmed. Said hi, hello, and walks back.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Will he go after the bowling on the very first delivery? He did and paid the price. That is not good cricket by Sharjah batters. The pressure of scoring big runs definitely getting to them. That was the first delivery he was facing and he just went after him. And that wind against the wind, it's not easy. Couple of batters have gone playing the same sort of shot, making the same mistake. Gone without troubling the scorers. It's 28 for 2. Sharjah in trouble.
So double strike. In comes Abdul Ghaffar. Hat-trick delivery First he got Masood Gurbaz, then Fayaz Ahmed. No slip in position. Oh, luckily for Abdul Ghaffar, just going past that wood. What a delivery.
What a bowler he is. All those quick deliveries, but this time again drifted outside. Moved away from the left-hander. What a smart bowler Ankur is. It's in the air again. But away, slightly away from the fielder. Although he's got that boundary, but it was a risky shot to attempt early on. Probably they have decided they are going to go after the bowlers, no matter what happens.
Width offered and nicely managed by Abdul Ghaffar. Not afraid to play those big shots. Putting it away from the deep extra cover fielder. Couple of bounces, 4 runs. It's a positive approach from Abdul Ghaffar. He has that free license, sending him top of the order, the captain. Connects well and sends Ankur Sangwan out of the park.
Absolutely fantastic, clean hit down the ground. That's how you should look to do. May it be Ghaffar's day for Sharjah, because he's been struggling to get runs. On the big occasion, is he the person? Brilliant start to his inning.
This is what I like about this team. Though they have lost a couple of back-to-back wickets, they're making sure to play positive cricket, not afraid to take on Ankur Sangwan, who was looking good in this over. It was an extraordinary shot from Abdul Ghaffar. Good pick-up shots, go straight over the bowler. New balls, please.
Now that has been the case. I think they should ask Sharjah side for at least 10 boxes of the balls, because they're the team who played these shots away from these grounds out of the stadium most of the times in this tournament. So they should be penalised for that.
And good to see Tahsin Zaidi getting that balls. Some kind of fitness training, I would say, for the TV umpire Tahsin Zaidi.
Yeah, I should be thankful to Sharjah side. They're making him walk. Every time the ball goes out of this ground, he'll have to come in. And as long as these two stay, probably he'll have to come back again and again.
Absolutely, Abdul Ghaffar and Asif Khan. So far, Asif Khan Behrooz has been kept quiet by the bowlers of Ajman. As we were discussing, it's just a matter of 1 or 2 big overs. And look at the way they are batting here. Though they have lost a couple of wickets in this over, in comes Abdul Ghaffar. A dot delivery, then a boundary, then a maximum. So 12 runs so far. There is one more delivery left in this over. Now the bowler is under pressure.
Yeah, probably that is the role that has been assigned to Ghaffar. Although he bats down the order, but here they needed a support for Asif just to take that pressure away from Asif Khan. So that's a good move. Can pay off for Sharjah.
Better come back. What an over. Oh! The umpire Wakar has some other thought. It will be interesting to see the replay. Wide has been given.
Such harsh call by the umpire. He couldn't believe it. The bowler Ankur.
The extra delivery, Ghaffar can get some extra runs. Trying to play inside out. Chased by Muhammad Ajmal. Should have been a dot delivery, that wide, and couple of runs. So 3 runs coming from that final ball. An expensive over. We started well with those couple of wickets. Then going for runs. Sharjah back on track. 4 overs, 41 for the loss of 2.
The good news for Sharjah is that Asif Khan's still there. He's faced 10 deliveries, scored 14 runs. He's taking his time. 2 wickets have fallen. Masood and Fayaz looking for big runs, quick runs. Both giving their wickets to Ankur. Good catching by Ajman's side also. But the challenge is still there for Ajman, because we've been talking about the quality of Sharjah batting lineup. They've got so many quality players in that side, so they have to keep that pressure on. As we see Muhammad Ajmal now coming to bowl. He's taken 11 wickets in this tournament. good economy, very impressive economy, just 8.80. You'll take that economy any day, any format.
Absolutely, it's a double change for Ajman. Some young Muhammad Ajmal, a brilliant all-rounder to have in your side. He'll be up against Asif Khan. Excellent. And you were busy previous night in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. He came in to bowl the fourth over, and on a trot, he bowled 5 dot balls. Ajmal, this was the wickets going down in the previous over. The first one of Masood Gurbaz. Then a golden duck for Fayaz trying to go big. He was caught by Usman. In fact, it was Rahul Chopra. An excellent take. Gentle medium pace, but a very clever bowler, Ajmal. In the air and clears that long on with ease. The space will not help Ajmal. It's an easy picking for Asif Khan.
Yeah, you have to be very particular with your line if you don't have much pace. This one bowling onto his strength. These are easy pickings with the wind towards that cow corner. Great strength this man has, Asif Khan, and we've seen that on numerous occasions. The way he hits it, just fantastic, clean hitter of the ball.
4.2 overs, 47. One more time in the air. This time connects well over the deep mid wicket. The strong forearms and wrist comes into play. It's back-to-back maximums.
Again, wrong length, wrong line to ball at Asif Khan. The max you can do is ball outside the off stump, but if you're bowling at his body, even that length and line is not going to work. He's going to hit you and hit you every time if you ball in that line and length. So all that pressure that they have built in the first 4 overs, they're just drifting away. Couple of sixes, and Asif has announced himself now probably that he's seen enough. It's time to go big.
And this is the beauty of this team. And I think from here onwards, they need to calculate as the tape ball cricketers calculate. You need to search for those sixes. If Asif and Abdul Ghaffar can stay for another 3-4 overs, they can manage another 5-6 maximums. They can go beyond that 120 because they have the depth in the batting lineup. The likes of Zohaib, Uzair Khan, Dawood Ejaz yet to come.
Absolutely. And as you said, they must get over 120 to 125 runs. Because we've seen, if we compare their batting their bowling has been on the weaker side as compared to their batting. So they must give them that cushion of 125 plus runs. And on the other hand, we know what Ajman has done in the previous 2 occasions. Yeah, I think he's just making sure he's got the right ball, because there are grounds all around. So maybe that happens that you mix that ball with some other ball. It's pretty much expected here at Ajman.
In the air, fielder settling, Rahul. What a comeback. Muhammad Ajmal back off length. Wanted to go big. Wanted to go for that glorious shot. Finds Rahul Chopra at long on. A massive wicket for Ajmal.
The catching has been magnificent. That's what we've seen so far, and that's how you do it. That's how you build pressure, by taking good catches, Mudassir. And this one, as you said, this is huge. Probably the huge wicket, probably the best one in this tournament, coming at the right time. And what a fantastic catch to get rid of the big wicket. That celebration says it all, that how big that wicket was of Asif Khan. I think that he played a wrong shot again. He forced it. He already got a couple of sixes in the over. There was no need of going after that. Bowling again. 26 runs he scored. It's 53 for 3 now.
Dawood Ejaz, another batter whose strike rate is around 200, 188. It was a poor delivery, but luckily just a single for Dawood Ejaz and for Sharjah. But what a wicket going down. The right time, Ajmal getting better off Asif Khan, in this game, you need always the kind of support from the fielders. A brilliant catch. This was the second maximum, in fact. And coming into right-hander, Asif Khan not afraid to bowl that same length, but the only change was that cutter coming in and disguising Asif Khan Behruz with the pace.
I'll be disappointed, but that was a poor shot. There's another hitter on the other end. Ghaffar, he got those 2 sixes. The ideal would have been take a single, let Ghaffar take the charge for the last 2 deliveries.
A loud appeal. Straight away. Says not out, a leg bye has been given. So some runs conceded by Ajmal, but a good comeback. He has taken that big wicket of Asif Khan. 55 for the loss of 3 after over number 5.
Finals day at the Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode in progress. The first semi-final between Ajman and Sharjah. And it's proving to be an absolute nail-biter. Young Maroof Babe coming on to bowl, the fast bowler. 55 for 3 at the end of 5 overs. K. Asif alongside me in the comm box. Sir, this match is fascinatingly poised.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. And when the Asif Lala departs,
this has been hammered towards square leg. Abdul Ghaffar has cut loose and he's come to the party big time. That's a massive 6.
incredible shot. Look at the timing. Each and everything was perfect. And last night, he'd done the same job for Sharjah when Asif Lala departs early. It was a proper horizontal shot. It was in his range. And look at the distance. Remarkable.
Onto the pads and swung away again. And this is going to be a maximum again. Abdul Ghaffar is on fire.
Don't miss the party. Don't miss the party. This is the first semi-final of Emirates D10 2023. And Abdul Ghaffar is on fire. This time flicked away nicely. It was hit in the middle of the bat and travelled a long way. 2 consecutive sixes for Ghaffar, and the run rate is increasing now. It's touching almost 13.
You have to say that is poor bowling, K. Asif. Full on the pads of a big striking left-hander. The Abu Dhabi coach has arrived and he's having to do ball boy duties. Look how far that ball has gone.
Yes, he's a strong man and got some good power. And whenever we see fast bowlers, especially when they're hitting massive sixes.
Oh, absolutely. We can all see the glimpse of who was the inspiration for Abdul Ghaffar. Left arm fast and a hard-hitting left-hand batter. I knew a certain cricketer in the 90s who did the very same. Let's see if Maroof can bounce back. The youngster is under serious pressure. 2 sixes of his first 2 deliveries of the first semi-final.
You're talking about 90s. I'm still under 19, so I don't know.
Yeah, you were too young for that period.
Yeah.
Here we go then. Outside edge, over the short third. A streaky boundary, but Sharjah could not care less where they come from.
16. Our first 3 deliveries. This time, luck is working for Ghaffar. Outside the off-stump delivery. Went for a big shot. Outside edge. And racing towards third man boundary. 4 valuable runs. So runs are coming easily. Ghaffar is on 28, just on 8 deliveries.
This little cameo has change the complexion of the semi-final. He's taking the game away from Ajman. It's been brutalized over mid-wicket, but it will plug in the outfield. Ajmal does well, and that's excellent fielding. He keeps them to just 1 run.
And Dawood will be on strike. So look at Ghafar's strike rate, almost touching 300. Asif Lala, I was talking about, he was in good form, almost scored 500 runs throughout the tournament. He has been in a remarkable form, but in an important game, he got out early. All the responsibility on Ghafar and Dawood.
Oh, it's a full toss, drilled through extra cover. And wow, Mohammad Ajmal laying it all on the line. Sensational fielding.
Brilliant effort from Ajmal, and he's a very good fielder. He has taken some good catches in this tournament. Look at this effort. Full length dive on his right and definitely saved 2 important runs for his team.
That is commitment with a capital C indeed. 19 runs plundered in this first over from Maroof. And some headaches for the captain. Will he go back to him? Well, these are the 3 huge blows from Ghaffar. First over mid-wicket, then on the pass, just a flick of the wrist. A good slower delivery. And a dot ball. Some relief for Ajman. But now the momentum is with the men in red and black. 74 for 3. Look at that, bowling it slower into the pitch. Sagar Kalyan, not a regular frontline wicket keeper by any means. Just snatching at the ball there. So 74 for 3 after 6 overs, Sharjah. Well, it is finals day at the Emirates D10, and you know where to find us. FanCode app in India, our broadcast streaming and OTT partners. For the rest of the world, we're live streaming on YouTube, on the Sports Eye channel, and the Sports Eye Facebook page as well. And for Pakistan and the MENA region, get the Myco app immediately, free to download from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It's an ITW Prodigy and TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board. 19 days of fast and furious D10 cricket. We're down to the final 3 games, K. Asif. And the first semi-final is certainly living up to its top billing.
Yes, that's right. And Sharjah would have to score by all means 120 or 30 in last 4 overs, in 24 deliveries. Dawood and Ghaffar. Ghaffar is hitting so nicely. If you see, they've taken 2 fielders, 3 fielders in the deep.
Mohammad Ajmal into a second over. Smash towards that cover sweeper. That's the area Maroof needed to bowl. But he bowled a bit too full and too straight and had to pay the ultimate price.
Yeah, it's good start from Ajmal. He has taken an important wicket as well of Asif Lala. And then against Ghaffar, he started well.
Dawood Ijaz, a bit of a slow start, playing in a middle order role this afternoon. Was usually opening the innings alongside Asif Khan earlier in the tournament. Played a few sparkling innings. Let's see if Ajmal, he's had a wonderful D10, plenty of wickets and runs under his belt. In the slot, over mid-wicket, that's a flat 6.
Very good shot. And Dawood joins the party with his maximum. It was an over-pitch delivery, clearing his front leg. Fantabulous effort. Fantabulous shot. Look at this. Wow.
It was just too full in the slot, like you mentioned. And with the wind towards that pavilion area, it's gone for 6. Slow ball towards square leg again. It will land in front of the fielder. Nicely executed there by Mohammad Ajmal.
Again, good change of pace from Ajmal. After that, Fuller. Now, he realized that he made a mistake. He would have to bowl with the variation, some slow bounces, maybe a good yorker. Ghaffar is in good touch. You should be really careful while bowling against him. Bit of change in the fielding. And now 4 fielders on side. They're standing on the boundary. Long on, mid-wicket, deep square leg.
Well, that's been wrapped on the pads. A big appeal. But I feel that was perhaps pitching outside leg, maybe, K. Asif.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Good decision from the umpire. Yeah, again, it was a slow delivery.
Very nicely executed there. It takes a lot of bravery, a lot of courage to pitch the ball up to Ghaffar. But that was very nicely bowled by Ajmal. Very good batting surface for finals day. So we do expect high scoring games. Brilliant bouncer. Taking a glance at the leg umpire, and it's one for the over. Yes, I believe so. Very nicely bowled by Ajmal.
Yes, it was quick. He has generated some pace, and look at the rise. Yes, he went for a pull shot, but very good bowling. This guy, Ajmal, he remained really good with his line to length throughout the tournament. It's a really important game. It's a knockout game, requires some good efforts.
Off the back foot towards long on. Fielder. Oh, that's brilliant from Rahul Chopra. Just flipping it up in the air as he stepped outside the boundary skirting. He had the game awareness. He had the athleticism. And I think he has pulled off an excellent catch.
Yeah, incredible. Look at this catch. Look at this effort. It was going, jumped nicely, and then he went out after throwing the ball in the air and nicely taken. Very, very good catch.
And yes, the umpire confirms it is a complete dismissal. Rahul Chopra, you might have changed the first semi-final with that stunning bit of fielding. Sharjah 83 for 4, 3 overs to go. Dawood Ijaz departs. Well, taking a look at the bowling options, Maruf Babe first over, carted for 19 runs. Will Adnan ul Mulk turn to him again? Ankur Sangwan 2 for 15 on the day. Mohammad Ajmal completes his spell 2 for 21. Shiraz Pia, he's completed his work for the day, none for 23 in his 2 overs. Abdul Malik bowled an excellent first over. So perhaps we need to see a 6th over here, K. Asif, to cover for young Maruf.
Well, that's correct, but do remember, considering Ajman's batting, Usman is in good touch, in a fabulous form with Kalyan Sagar. Sharjah would have to score more 40 runs in last 3 overs. Ghaffar is striking well. Malek will bowl his 2nd over. In the 1st over, he was tremendous.
Uzair Khan coming in at number 6, 2 left-handers. I would have perhaps thought about giving Usman Khan an over of his off break. That could have been an option to use right here. Let's see if Abdul Malik, the tall left hand pacer, crashed through the covers. It's gone like a bullet for 4 runs.
Amazing, amazing stuff. Wonderful batting from Ghaffar. It was stand and deliver, and he played like on the up towards extra cover. Brilliant batting.
Well, that had glimpses of the universe boss himself, and Abdul Ghaffar is UAE's version of the universe boss. What a hit. 34 of 12. Malik under pressure. Good comeback. Pace on. Outside his hitting arc. He tried to slash it and just missed. Dot ball.
Yes, good comeback. After the first delivery here, he has realized that overpitching isn't a good idea against Ghaffar. 34 on just 13 deliveries. He's not out.
Unbelievable innings from him. Coming in under pressure. They had lost Asif Khan. This innings could have gone either way, and he decided to start dominating right from ball 1. Current run rate will take them up to about 119. Will that be enough? I'm not so sure. They need more. Oh, beautifully executed once again from Malik. This time another short delivery, pace on, but the line was immaculate, K. Asif.
Line and length was perfect. Another very good and a quick bouncer. Ghaffar, he always tried to hit that hard. They've taken a fielder towards a deep mid-wicket and a deep long on.
They have third and fine leg in the ring though. That is a bit of a risk with this line. Attempted Yorker. He's appealing as he's falling over Abdul Malik, but I think that was straying down leg. So it was the 2-card trick there. The 2 short deliveries, then that block hold Yorker.
Very good bowling. Sensible bowling from Malek. Yes, after first delivery. Now 2 dot deliveries and then it was a Yorker. And once again Ghaffar was asking and he was thinking the same line, maybe a bouncer, but no.
He's pulled it back beautifully in this over, Abdul Malik. But you still have 1 over to cover of young Maroof. Let's take a look. Topsy-turvy, tumbling over. Still didn't forget to appeal.
Yeah, because it was a very good delivery.
So Zair Khan on strike now. Oh, back cut over point. There is a fielder. And takes the catch, Ankur Sangwan. Abdul Malik with a game-changing spell. And Uzair Khan departs for a golden duck.
This is the semis and you cannot make mistakes. This is what Ajman has learned throughout the tournament. Good catches today. They're good in the fielding. It was over the point but straight to the fielder. The deep point was there. An important wicket was there. 88 for 5.
New batter coming in is Shehbaz Ali. Very capable all-rounder in his own right. But there's been a flurry of wickets falling here. He's had a very below-par tournament with the bat. Oh, best of only 21. But if he can produce something here, K. Asif, I think it could be game on. Final delivery of Malik's spell. He's lofted him. There is a long off in place. Ajmal. Can he get there? Oh, that's another stunning catch. Wow, Mohammad Ajmal. You have turned it on finals day.
Ajmal, you beauty. What a catch that was once again. And brilliant effort. And that's why the Ajman, they're in very good and commanding position now. A slow delivery. And Shehbaz went for a big hit. Look at this. It was a long chase, but he was running and just came under the ball and collected it nicely. Very, very good fielding effort from Ajmal. Shehbaz Ali departs. It's 88 for 6.
Mohammad Zohaib coming in at number 8. That is a big surprise to me. Was opening the innings regularly for Sharjah with Asif Khan. But that just shows you the depth that they have in their squad. Another wonderful clean striker of the ball. Another left-hander. So Ankur Sangwan coming in. for the penultimate over. Very full and long off, will not get around to it. Abdul Ghaffar continues his devastating form.
That was a powerful shot, a full toss delivery, and he timed it so nicely. Straight towards long on. Started this over in a stylish way, 4 runs. He's on 38 after 16 deliveries.
Ankur needs to bowl a good over here. Oh, that's hit him on the pad. No shot offered. Waiting for the umpire's signal. I'm sure runs cannot be taken. Well, he's called it a wide. That's clearly struck him on the pad. I'm not sure what's happening there. Well, let's take a look here, K. Asif. Maybe my eyes were deceiving me.
No, actually, the same thing Kalyan Sagar is asking to the leg umpire, and he has given actually wide.
Yeah,
Very close call. Very, very close call.
that clearly hit the strapping of his pads there. So, a bit unlucky there, Ajman. And that is certainly a wide. So, Ankur Sangwan, frustrated, once again, was perhaps guessing Ghaffar would come down the track. And it's a big wide down the leg side. Nicely taken by Sagar Kalyan.
Yeah, that's the brilliant work from wicketkeeper. He has saved 4 runs.
Squirted away to deep square leg, only going to be 1. Lovely flight on that delivery from Ankur. But overall, 10 legal deliveries remaining here. K. Asif, if they can restrict them to that 120, I think Ajman will be very happy with themselves.
Now they're leaking runs. These extras, they could harm them. They've started really well in the middle. They bowled nicely. They've taken nicely. They were really good in the fielding. And in the end, they require the same effort. Good ball.
Wonderfully bowled again. Great flight. Great length to Mohammad Zohaib. 100 up for Sharjah, but they have certainly lost some of that momentum they had earlier.
The good thing is that Ghaffar is on strike now. He's on 39. And definitely Sharjah will look forward to get some maximum from him.
Hit very straight again. This time the long off made the adjustment. Smart fielding from Usman Khan. And they have just kept Ghaffar slightly quiet in this over.
Again, it was a very, very good effort in the fielding. Today, their fielding has been impressive.
Oh, absolutely. Lofted towards mid-wicket. There is a fielder, Ajmal. He seems to be everywhere this afternoon, manning all those so-called hotspot areas. Excellent over from Ankur Sangwan in the context of the game.
Yeah, apart from that wide delivery, everything is going perfect.
Oh, this time he's launched it. It's a humongous 6 over mid-wicket. Abdul Ghaffar over the commentary box as well.
Could you believe it? That wasn't a good delivery. A flighted one. And Ghaffar played over the mid-wicket. Huge and massive 6. 108 for 6 after 9.
So it's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board. Well, K. Asif, 42 matches over the duration of 18 days. Now we're finally here, the knockout stage of the Emirates D10. What has been the standout memory of the tournament for you?
Well, to be very honest, all the matches were brilliant. And one match I will maybe remember for a long time, that was Dubai versus Emirates Blues. And I'll keep talking about the Aryan Saxena's innings. That was unforgettable for me.
That was a very emotional match indeed, going right down to the final ball. And you have to feel for the poor lad. Dubai survived that night. They won another game, but then Usman Khan said, okay, enough. I have to get Ajman through to the semi-finals. And he played a match-winning knock yesterday. Let's see if Maroof can step up to the plate. Final over of the first innings. Great start by the youngster. Punched away straight down the ground. Only going to be a single.
Well, good thing from Sharjah is that their top order is not performing. Though they have some more batters like Ghaffar. It's an important game. He played a really tremendous innings. 46, just one shot away from his 50. Played a very good role.
He has certainly deserved it, if he can get it. Smashed straight. Once again, the long off. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, the out cricket from Ajman this afternoon has been world-class, K. Asif.
Well, today in fielding, they look really different, really aggressive and clever, attentive. Look at this effort. Wow, absolutely brilliant from Rahul.
He's been going long on, so it's a long trek across the 7 districts Malek Cricket Stadium, but he's certainly been a huge value add for Ajman. Squirted away towards deep mid wicket, once again bowling to his field. It's been a good comeback from young Maroof. So far, so good.
Well, once again, the skipper has given some confidence to Maroof. Yes, you could do. And he had bowled some brilliant overs in this tournament. And when you are giving responsibility to these youngsters, it's a very good thing from the skippers as well, to giving chance.
Clears his front leg and punched out towards the cover sweeper. Once again, no mistakes made. So far, so good from Maroof. He's been bowling as full as possible and he's gotten it right.
It was in the block hole. One run taken. And now 49, Ghaffar.
Bowled him! What a Yorker from Maroof. The youngster gets his revenge and gets it absolutely right.
This is what I was talking about. When you're giving confidence to your youngsters, they will definitely perform. It was a very good delivery. Perfect Yorker. And Ghaffar crossed the line. But that was absolutely brilliant bowling from Maroof. And an important wicket. Abdul Ghaffar, but he has done his job. 49 on 22 deliveries, 113 for 7.
The end of a magnificent innings from the tall all-rounder. He's put Sharjah in a strong position, but perhaps not a dominant position. Full credit to Ajman for their fight back. So it's going to be Hazrat Luqman to face the final delivery of the innings. Can certainly pack a punch if it's within his range. But even if he hits a maximum here, K. Asif, a target of 120, I think that's very reasonable. And Ajman will feel that they are right in the game. Final ball, young Maroof, very impressive. Bowled a superb over, hasn't conceded a boundary, all singles and a wicket of Abdul Ghaffar. So here we go. Final ball of the innings. Oh, that is brilliant. Wide Yorker executed to perfection. And Sharjah conclude their batting effort on 113 for the loss of 7 wickets. It is game on here.
For me, they're 20 runs shorter. They should have made 130, somewhere 125 to 130. But absolutely stunning effort from this youngster Maroof. And you were talking about that who will replace Maroof. Maroof has replaced himself. The way he bowled, and only 4 runs conceded in this over and a wicket.
Superb stuff. And you can see the body language of the two sides is very different as well. Sharjah look a bit tense. Ajman all smiles. They're giving high fives to each other. They believe they have a very strong chance in semi-final 1 of the Emirates D10. Taking a look at the scorecard, Asif Khan once again 26 of 14. Masood Gurbaz was looking good, 11 of 9, but then when he fell, there was a flurry of wickets. You can see 3 golden ducks in that batting card. It was only the fireworks from Abdul Ghaffar that has taken them to a decent position. 49 of just 22 deliveries, 13 extras, K. Asif. That is a bit of painful reading for Ajman.
Yeah, a couple of wide deliveries from Ankur, and sometimes they remain unlucky. Some tough decisions from the umpire. But pick of the bowlers, of course, the way Maroof bowled last over, that was stunning. Mohammad Ajmal bowled so nicely. He has taken 2 wickets for 21. Ankur, bit expensive, but bowled well, got 2 wickets. But Abdul Malik, that was fabulous effort from him. 2 overs, 7 for 2.
9 dot balls out of 12. That is truly incredible from Abdul Malik. So let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings. It was Ajman who won the toss and elected to bowl first, and Asif Khan looked to be continuing in his rich vein of form. Masood Gurbaz with some good looking shots, but then that full toss was hit. That hit was hit straight towards wideish long on. The catching from Ajman was very, very good.
Yeah, look at this once again. There was another very good catch from Rahul, and yes, and that was a very good shot straight over the bowler's head. Asif Lala, he hit some good shots, couple of sixes, but then once again a good catch straight to the fielder.
It was all about Rahul Chopra and Mohammad Ajmal in the field here. Abdul Ghaffar took 19 runs off that over from young Maroof. 2 huge sixes, especially this one flicked over square leg. It was a brilliant hit. But Dawood Ijaz, take a look at this piece of fielding from Rahul Chopra. Great game awareness, great balance. And then Mohammad Ajmal pulled off an even better catch. This was the dismissal of Uzair Khan, chipping out to deep point. And then Abdul Ghaffar latched onto one. A tremendous 6. This was that Yorker to dismiss him on 49. Young Maroof only conceding 5 runs in the final over. And that has set up this first semi-final of the Emirates D10 beautifully. A very manageable target of 114 for Ajman. Can they complete the run chase? Can Usman Khan lead them to victory? We'll find out after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to 76 Malek Cricket Stadium, Ajman. It's the semi-final number 1 of Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. Sharjah versus Ajman. Winning the toss, Sharjah opting to bowl first. The bowlers doing a pretty good job. And talking about Sharjah batting, the only two batters who crossed the 20 figure mark was Asif Khan. He struggled initially, managing 26 of 14. Masood Gurbaz 11 of 9. Then a golden duck for Fayyaz, but it was a brilliant knock from Abdul Ghaffar, 49 to his name of just 22 balls, making sure to take Sharjah to the total of 113. Some respectable total, I would say, in this big game. And talking about the bowling, 5 bowlers have been used by the captain of Ajman. Pick of the bowler, the fast bowler Abdul Malek. 9 dots and going for just 7 runs and couple of wickets to his name. So was Ankur Sangwan, but he went for plenty of runs. Mohammad Ajmal had a very good day with the ball as well as in the field. Couple of overs, 21 runs and couple of wickets. It was an exceptional last over from young Maruf Bhabe, going for just 5 runs, and he completed his quota of 2 overs, 24 runs and a wicket to his name. 13 extras helping Sharjah to post 113 for the loss of 7. Joining me in the comm box is Mr. Ali Yunus. A respectable total has been posted by Sharjah, 113. Big game for Ajman. It all depends on Usman Khan and Sagar Kalyan.
Definitely, I think that opening start will matter a lot for Ajman. Well, to my liking, they are 10 to 15 runs short, but they will take it, considering that this is a big semi-final, this is a knockout game. Pressure will be on Usman, so they can add those 10 runs of the pressure on these Ajman batters. He's got the record, he's got the skill, he's got the ability. 303 runs. Strike rate very impressive, 214. That average also very good in this tournament. And that 98 run inning, I think that was where things changed for Ajman. And his partner, I think from the time that he has come into the side, Ajman's side has looked a different side. Just 2 innings and he's got 250s on those 2 innings. Best of 51. Strike rate very impressive. And that average 101 stayed not out on both occasions and has made sure that the team won. Pressure definitely will be on Hazrat Luqman. He's taken 4 wickets. That economy 11.43 and average on the higher side too. It's all, Mudassar, will be about the good start. If Usman Khan and Sagar get to good start, they've got plenty of batters to come. They've got Harshit Kaushik in the side, in the middle over. But if they take early wickets, Sharjah, then it will be trouble. So it's all about the first 3 overs, in my opinion, that will decide which way this match is going.
Oh, indeed, they have a very good bowling lineup. Hazrat Luqman, Shahbaz Ali, Uzair Khan, and the captain himself, Haider Ali. The first over, it will be fast bowler right arm, Hazrat Luqman. On strike, Sagar Kalyan. The first ball of the second innings. In fact, it's Usman Khan on strike. Onto the pads and off the mark in style with the boundary.
Yeah, not a good news for Sharjah. That's not a length to start off. Right in his zone, onto his leg stump. That's fantastic start for Usman. He's been in some red-hot form in the previous 3 to 4 games. He struggled early on in the tournament, but he's made an excellent comeback. And now he's just timing it beautifully for Ajman.
The right time, clicking for his team, Usman Khan.
And that's what matters, Mudassar. Clicking at the right time. Asif Lala for Sharjah scored so many runs early on in the tournament. And now, when it matters, we see a dip in his form. But he has picked up, Usman.
Sensible piece of batting, using the pace, playing towards deep third man, opening the face of the blade. So, couple of runs.
Yeah, clearly there is a difference in the approach. Remember when Sharjah came to bat, they were very, very under pressure. Whereas here Usman looks very confident. He's hit a boundary on the very first delivery, then guided the next one towards the third, got the couple of runs. So that's where the difference is.
And you have the advantage when you know the total what you're chasing. Not in a hurry, got a boundary on the very first ball. Making room. A poor shot, wanted to go over deep extra cover. Some swing for Hazrat Luqman.
He needs to be careful. They got to pace this run chase. It just cannot go bizarre on every delivery because Sharjah is a quality side. They will come hard at you. So you just have to be touch careful. Got the start, play normal cricket, use the floating power play sensibly, and you can still win it.
all just a matter of first 2 overs. The mandatory power play hit hard, but finds the fielder. So a good comeback after going for a boundary, then couple of runs, then couple of dot deliveries.
Yeah, the intent is quite clear that he is going to go after. That's how he knows Usman Khan has been in some form in the previous 3 games that we have seen for Ajman. But that last over that youngster bowled, Maruf Bhabe, I think that has given that momentum to Ajman. That was a brilliant ball. 6 to 6 Yorkers he's bowled in that last over.
Keeping it away from Usman Khan, just a single, and rightly said, just 5 runs coming from that final over and makes a lot of difference. The total above 120, 125, you are going with an required run rate of 12 per over. Now it's just below, around 11 per over. The slight advantage for Ajman.
Definitely, it makes a difference. And the ability that he had to bowl those Yorkers. He gave away 19 runs in his first over, gave away only 5 in the last over that he bowled for the inning. Brilliant for himself and Ajman.
A poor shot. The first ball faced by Sagar Kalyan, fielder settling, and the first wicket going down. Hazrat Luqman strikes in his first over. Uzair Khan, no mistake. A big blow for Ajman.
Definitely big blow, and as you said, very poor shot attempted by Sagar. Have a look at that. It was there full length, but he could have played it with the straight bat. It was decided otherwise. That top edge and a very good catch. We expect that catches to be taken. Great celebrations also. That means that is a big wicket. It was about the good start. Sharjah has got it. Sagar Kalyan, the man in form, gone without scoring. It's 7 for 1, Ajman.
So an early wicket going down for Ajman. It's Sagar Kalyan back in the hut. Golden duck for him. 7 for the loss of 1 after over number 1. In comes the experienced Rahul Chopra. And interestingly, to bowl the second over, it's the Shahbaz Ali.
Yeah, look at that economy. That is why he's been given that responsibility, because Usman Khan is there. So if he can control that run flow, that will do wonders for them. So maybe this will work for Heather and his team, because he bowls those heavy deliveries. We've seen him bowl those last overs, 8th and the 10th over usually in this tournament. But now he's been given the opportunity to bowl with the new ball. Let's see if he's able to control the swing and bowl in the right areas. It will be a good challenge for Usman Khan. He needs to go big now for Ajman.
It's Shahbaz Ali to bowl the second over. Using the wrist play towards a deep square leg. Just a single. Excellent work done by Uzair Khan.
Yeah, now interestingly, Usman will have to change his approach, because he does not have that luxury of Sagar on the other end, who's been so clinical with him in these partnerships in the previous 3 games. So he'll have to change his game plan maybe look to stay there till at least 5 to 6 overs, or maybe till the end, because as long as he stays, a couple of good overs he can take and take the game away. So, but he has to stay there.
It's Rahul Chopra on strike for the first time in this game. He's up against Shahbaz Ali. Straight away off the mark, but bowling as per the plan. And look at that excellent running. Yes and no, but with ease. He made it into the crease. A loud appeal, and he goes. Is he going upstairs? Yes.
Yeah, smart work done by the wicketkeeper Gurbaz. It was a wayward throw. He had that presence of mind, realizing that Usman is taking a little bit. In fact, Rahul is taking a little bit, so he threw at it and he just created that chance, maybe. But by the look of Rahul, it looks that he is comfortable. Nicely flicked. It was a good shot, good placement. He knew that there is two available, ran straight away. Oh, that might be the reason he took a little more time. That collision with the bowler on the other end. But I think he's done really well.
A lightning quake. Though there was a collision with the bowler, still making it with ease. So with those couple of runs, he's off the mark. Two class players for Ajman out there in the middle. They need to do a lot of work to chase down that 113. They're looking for 114 here to go into that finals of this edition of D10. Coming into Rahul Chopra. Brilliant piece of bowling.
Absolutely. That is what we expect from Shabazz. He'll be there right in the right areas, right channel all the time. But what Ajman can do is be sensible against him. He can take 5 to 6 or even 8 runs from his over and let it go. You can always catch up with the strike rate. And let's have a look at that running between the wickets. He knew they ran first one hard. That collision, bowler came in his way. Because there's no way that he was backing up that throw from this angle. Mudassir, deliberate.
That's what I was thinking, because he had a look at the batter, then going a couple of steps back, but no damage has been done. A wild swing straight towards the fielder. The pressure is building on Usman Khan. The Sharjah in the first inning, they have that luxury. They bat very deep down the order, wherein for Ajman, a lot depends on these two, then Harshit Kaushik.
Definitely, 100%. They've lost that big wicket. Sagar gone back. So it's all about these two at the moment. Harshit Kaushik, I would suggest that if he comes after 5 overs, he will be more handy at that time. Because having him early, we've seen him play some careless shots early on in his innings.
4 balls, just 4 runs conceded. Making room, connects well over the point fielder. The first maximum for Usman, a slight error and full advantage taken by Usman Khan.
Yep, just missing out on length. Just slightly, Shabazz, and he's being punished. That's his quality. Oh, look at that, just short of the length. Gave himself room, just sliced it over that point fielder. Helped it on his way, used the pace. That's good cricket. Smart batting. The wind also on that side. It was easy doing in the end by Usman.
A much needed maximum on the previous delivery from Usman Khan. Comes in the radar of Usman and clearing that front leg, goes over deep extra cover, couple of bounces. A good looking over, turned out to be an expensive one, a maximum, and then ends the over with the boundary. Ajman 21 for the loss of 1 after over number 2. .21 for the loss of 1. Usman Khan batting at a strike rate of 200, and at the other end it's experienced Rahul Chopra. 93 needed of 48 balls. It looks like it will be Uzair Khan who will be bowling the 3rd over. A good idea, not opting for that floating power play.
Very good idea. I think very sensible thing to do. 4 wickets for Uzair Khan. Economy also very controlled, just 9.50. We'll take it on in this format. So yes, absolutely. There was not real need of having that floating power play, but it's always good to have that power play in your hand when chasing. So it can come handy maybe in the 7th or the 8th over when they go close to the target. And then if you get 15 run over from that floating power play. That will help.
Having a deep third. Long off the 30-yard circle at the mid-off. The left-arm fast bowler to Rahul Chopra. Oh, brilliant start. A bit fuller. Trying to bowl it away from Rahul Chopra, but bowling at the right area.
A good swing also. Just moved away after pitching. Not much of the footwork from Rahul. We don't expect much footwork in this format. It's mostly about hand-eye coordination and quick arm speed in this format. How quick are you? But probably with the newish ball, you need to show some respect, show some footwork, play according to the merit. It doesn't have to be hitting all the time.
That when you have someone like Usman Khan at the other end. An easy picking onto the pads. Some Caribbean flavor coming from Rahul Chopra. The transformation of the weight on the back foot and goes over the fine leg a maximum.
Great pickup shot. Fantastic cricket. Great game awareness also. He knew that the bowler is bowling at that length. Shuffled across towards off stump. Created that angle. And then just helped it on its way towards 6. Fantastic shot.
I just would like to add the way he's utilizing his bowlers. Throughout the tournament we have seen the captain Hyder left arm orthodox. He used to bowl that first or second over. Now just on the back foot, keeping in mind Usman and Rahul out there in the crease. He's persisting with the fast bowlers and they're going for runs.
Yeah, that's cinch. That's what we talked about in the first over. Even the vibe, they had that pressure early on from the ball one, and that is showing in their strategies and planning also.
So going for that maximum, the second ball of this over. Lucky escape. An inside edge. One bounce over the wicket keeper. 4 runs.
Up, it's working. It's happening for Ajman. The chase is definitely on. The luck definitely on their side. But they deserved that. They deserve that luck. They've been brilliant in the field. They've worked hard. They've shown commitment. And now they've been rewarded by some luck. This on another day would have chopped onto the stumps. But as we said, luck is favouring them. And why not? They have played quality cricket. They deserve this luck.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel for the bowler. A good ball going for some runs here. Smart. Got 10 runs. It's time to rotate the strike.
Yeah, 10 runs shouldn't be a problem in this ground, on this pitch. 10 runs will come, and that is why more of a reason that not to take that floating power play at this time. Because a player like Usman, he doesn't really need that power play. The floating power play, he's got that skill, he's got that power that he can hit any day, any time. So probably save that for the batters to come. Somebody like Harshit Kaushik, he can use that floating power play. Their attention, look at that. We have never seen Sharjah like this throughout this tournament. These meetings going on. Asif Khan Lala also involved. So definitely they're feeling the heat. Mudassir, they're feeling it.
And now the captain comes in all the way from long on. They're on the back foot. Good to see Ajman coming into this innings with a plan. Not opting for that floating power play. Though they just got 21 runs in the mandatory power play. The next over, the field spread out. They have got 11 runs in just 4 balls.
That's not a problem. 10-11 will come. And look at that wrist work. Straight to the fielder. Chance, there was non-striker. Oh, direct throw was needed. A better throw, a forceful throw was needed. But instead of throwing directly, he gave it to the bowler. That's what he's thinking about. Look at that. It went straight to that fielder. Good, clean collection. But instead of hitting, he just politely gave it to the fast bowler. Instead, he should have looked to hit direct to the stumps.
And there was no time for Uzair Khan to come near that wickets. A quick single has been taken. A risky single. So now the square leg goes back on the rope. In the air. And there's a fielder station at backward deep point. So dealing in singles. A good over for Ajman. Going for some runs in his first over. 3 overs done. Looking good, Ajman.
Going to witness the spin for the first time. And as Mudassir was mentioning earlier, we've seen Heather ball the first over usually in this tournament. This is the first time that we will see him ball that fourth over in this inning. How much impact will that make? That's the question. He's a quality bowler. We all know that. He has that skill in him. But when they're defending 113 runs against a quality batting side, that's where the pressure comes in. That's where you need to be at your best.
Top edge and goes over the fine leg for a maximum. He was not in control. Anticipated that quicker delivery and goes with that shot, a maximum to start this over.
Yeah, quicker delivery. Top edge, as you said, all the way towards fine leg for a sixer. That's a huge one. As I said earlier, the luck definitely towards Ajman side. We have seen batters top edge to the fielders. But here, for the Ajman batters, it's flying over the boundary line for sixes. That is a signal.
A second time lucky, I would say, in the previous over. Inside edge going past that off stump. Good comeback by Haider. Captain throughout the tournament. He was leading the bowling pack of Sharjah, looking to break this partnership.
Yep, good comeback by Heather and equally well managed by Rahul. Very important inning. He's playing with him. Great cricket. Great cricket. They don't have to really go for the glory. They've taken 6 runs. Take maybe a couple of singles and a double will do. 11-12 runs in an over they can easily get. So they don't have to go crazy hitting for the boundaries or looking for those big sixes.
The advantage they have, they're still yet to take that floating power play. Poor shot. For the second time in this tournament, he gets better of Usman. Trying to make room and play towards that offside. Misses the line completely and the captain of Sharjah strikes at the right time.
That was an extraordinary ball. Look at that pitching. Came in sharply. That armour, he could not read it. Went on the back foot. That's not what you do to an armour. And that is the quality and the skill we were talking about, Heather. That's a big, big wicket for Sharjah. 19 runs he scored. It's 41 for 2 now, Ajman.
A big wicket going down to of Usman Khan, and in comes another talented left-hand batter for Ajman. Harshit Kaushik, 13 games, 11 innings, strike rate of 201, 91 best. He got that 91 in the very first game for Ajman in this tournament. The team was in a bit of bother, came in and got that quick 91, but this is a completely different situation. It's a do or die game, the knockout game, under pressure after losing Usman Khan, trying to make a comeback. Haider and his team.
Yep, he's super talented, Harshit. We've seen him play some quality innings, that cameos. But have a look at that for Amar. Whoa, that came sharply. Great speed. He did not read it. Definitely could not read it. Went on the back foot. That's never a good idea. So this is going to be a good challenge now for Rahul and Harshit as they come back for the second. Great running between the wickets. This will matter. He's not happy, the captain. He wanted a better effort from the fielder, and rightly so, because Ajman were brilliant in their fielding, in the ground fielding and catching also. Look at that. That's where he realized. Good running by Rahul. He knew he had to come towards the danger end. Pushed the partner and converted 1 to 2. Great cricket. Game on. 43 for 2. They've lost the big one. Usman is back after scoring 19 runs. Sagar lost his wicket on the very first delivery. Lukman and Heather, both the bowlers getting wicket, but it's Rahul who's looking good for his 22 runs. Harshit has just joined him. He scored 2 runs. 4 overs, 43 runs without an extra. That's where the discipline is. That's where the quality is for Sharjah.
You also need to keep an eye on the time. They're taking plenty of time. We are just in the 5th over. Because they have that fast bowling attack. Only couple of overs from the spinner. 4 fast bowlers. 43 for the loss of 2 after 4 overs. In comes Abdul Ghaffar. Poor start and easy picking for Rahul. This has been the problem of Sharjah. After getting that wicket, they need to build up that pressure. Instead of that, an ordinary delivery rightly punished by Rahul.
Yeah, he's been very smart. Just little things he's doing. Look at that. He's standing on middle and off stump. He's forcing the bowler to bowl at his leg stump, and that's where he creates that angle and played it towards fine leg. And having that fielder inside the circle is always going for a boundary. So that is the little adjustment he has done. Great game awareness. Great skill shown by Rahul. And he's executing it too. Little things matter, Mudassir.
Oh, absolutely. And rightly said, because the wind is blowing towards the leg side of Rahul Chopra, and he's asking the bowler to bowl full, and in the process he has got that boundary. A good comeback by Abdul Ghaffar. He needs to keep it simple, stick to that off stump line. Anything on the pads, he will take you on a ride.
Absolutely. Standing on that position, it has its risk that anything fuller within stumps, he will be a candidate for an LBW. But that's where the opportunity is for Rahul to hit a boundary too. Again, picked up beautifully. Lovely batting. Excellent game awareness. Again, that creating that angle towards leg side. Mudassir, fantastic batting. Continues.
Top class stuff from a top class batter. Yet again, going over the fine leg. And he's forcing the bowler to make those errors. With that boundary, 50 comes up for Ajman.
It's that little adjustment again, I'll say. The way he has learned. Standing outside the off stump. Or middle and off. Creating that angle for himself. Superb batting. He's moved to 30 of 13 runs, 13 deliveries. He holds the key for Ajman if they have to go on and win this and chase down 114 runs. And again, what a pickup shot that is. That's gone all the way. That's huge. Again, same mistake done by Ghaffar. Bowling at the leg stump and being penalised with that huge hit over square leg. What an inning Rahul is playing for his team. Look at that pickup. Great wrist work also, as I've been joined by a very smiling Ahmed Khwaja. He's loving this run chase.
This is unbelievable batting. Good afternoon, Ali Yunus. Rahul Chopra. His confidence sky high after being recently called up by the UAE Falcons. 36 of 14. And this game is right on a knife edge right now. Can go either way.
Yep, he holds the key. He's the man. And again, driven. Very good cricket. Very good cricket. Realizing he's already got 14 runs. All he needs to do is be sensible and rotate the strike.
Oh, absolutely. And he also has Harshit Kaushik, who's in good touch. Alongside him, Mohammad Ajmal can bat as well. So if they don't make any silly errors here, I do feel Ajman are on their way.
Absolutely. And also, Ahmed, they still have floating power play on their side. So they have to be very, very sensible using that floating power play. That pressure will always be on the Sharjah team. Knowing that they can, anytime they can take that floating power play. So the last delivery for Ghaffar, already given away 15 runs. Oh, poor bowling. Poor line. You cannot do that at this level. He's been all over the place in this over, given away 19 runs. And probably this may be the match changing over for Ajman and Sharjah. It's 58, in fact 62 for 2.
52 runs needed off 30 balls. A 19-run over produced by Rahul Chopra and Harshit Kaushik together has put the onus on Team Ajman right now. K. Asif has joined me in the comm box. What a thrilling first semi-final of the Emirates D10.
And what a good start for Ajman, even after losing Usman. He was in good form. And then, of course, Saga, the way he lost his wicket, that was some disappointment for Ajman. But later on, Rahul was there. Then do remember when he walks in, what I said when we were sitting outside.
Oh, absolutely. Technically sound. We already know him. A run chase specialist. That is his calling card in the UAE domestic scene. Haider Ali, the captain. He did produce the wicket of Usman Khan. He needs to produce another. Will be coming in from the far end. Leg side field is well spread. Right on the money, and now they can afford to take their time here, play a few dot balls and play the deliveries on merit. K. Asif.
It does not matter that he got an ability to hit anywhere, anytime. And yes, it's an important over, and Haider is in good touch.
Oh, how did he create that gap? Brilliant batting. Rahul Chopra stepping away from the crease, cutting from the stumps, and he's forced the ball behind point for a glorious boundary.
For me, to be very honest, it was nothing wrong with the delivery. It was on a good line, good length, an armor delivery, making some room, cutting nicely. All marks to Rahul, the way he is playing. And this is what I said earlier, that he could hit anywhere, anytime. Fabulous batting.
41 of 17. A game-changing innings from Rahul Chopra. Trying to use his feet. Fired in quickly once again. Forced the cover sweeper squarer. And that has allowed them to come through for another couple. This game is running away from Sharjah.
Intelligent cricket. Boundary, and then using a couple of feeds, and then, timing so well towards extra cover and took a couple. Absolutely marvelous.
Reverse sweep comes out, but falls short of the point fielder. They will scamper for a single. Good call from Harshit Kaushik. He was the one making Rahul Chopra run there for that quick single.
And creating more pressure on Sharjah, taking these kind of cheeky singles. Asif Lala was there, and good running between the wickets. 7 on first 4 deliveries.
It's been a pretty decent over from Haider Ali, but he's got the left-hander on strike now. There is a deep mid-wicket and long on in place for Harshit. Flatter, quicker, they're appealing. But I'm not sure what they're asking for. Has he been bowled? I think he has. Or is he caught behind? Yes, it's an edge to Masood Gurbaz.
Well, Harshit Kaushik, that's the bad shot selection. Went cross the line, played towards extra cover, and it was an inside edge. And very well taken by Masood Gurbaz. Harshit Kaushik departs on 6, 69 for 3.
Well, just when we thought that Ajman were in command, another crucial wicket has fallen. In comes Mohammad Ajmal, very talented all-rounder. He played his part with the ball in the field. Now he needs to step up with the bat. He's had a quiet tournament, only 62 runs. But cometh the hour, cometh the man, K. Asif.
Well, his highest is 38. It means that he has an ability to do something special with the bat as well. The way he bowled nicely, he has taken a couple of very good catches as well. So, well, so far, everything is okay with Ajman.
A superb over from the skipper, Haider Ali, but his role is played. 2 for 16 on the day. 69 for 3, Ajman. Well, all this pulsating drama of the Emirates D10, it's a co-production between ITW Pro-G and TPT 360 for the Emirates Cricket Board. 45 needed of 4 overs. Hazrat Luqman coming back into the attack. He needs to provide the wicket of Rahul Chopra. It's as simple as that, K. Asif.
Yeah, but the way he's playing, looking so confident, and is in good touch, played some very good shots with the straight bat. But in the last over, Harshit Koshed, that was a poor shot selection from him. So Rahul, you should be careful. Don't throw your wicket away. Just play till the end.
He's played a fabulous knock. We've seen 2 brilliant innings. First from Abdul Ghaffar for Sharjah, and now Rahul Chopra. He holds the key to it all. Mid-off is up in the circle for now. Right in the block hold. Nicely worked behind point. Looking for 2, but they will stick to 1. Good aggressive fielding from Sharjah.
Yes, they required some good efforts in the fielding, the way Ajman did, and that was the wicket of Harshit Koshed. He went for to play over the mid wicket.
Yeah, uncultured shot there from Harshit. He should have used the pace of the bowler against him. Instead, trying to hit too hard. Oh, that was in the slot, full and wide. And Ajmal rooted to his crease. He'll be disappointed he missed out on that one.
Ajmal, you would have to do simple thing. Just rotate the strike. Take a single. That's it. That's it. Give strike back to Rahul. Was in very good touch. 45 on 20 deliveries. These dot deliveries will create some pressure on Ajman.
They most certainly will. Chopped away over point. And it beats the fielder. 4 runs for Ajmal to get off the mark.
Well, the fielder was inside the circle in the third man, and he nicely timed. It was with been offered, and Ajmal smartly done. A welcome boundary for Ajman.
It could be the out cricket, the boundary riders, the catches that could make the difference in this nail-biting encounter. They've got the early boundary they needed in the over. Still a deep point and a cover sweeper in place for Ajmal. Right in the block hold. Nicely bowled and nicely managed. And he does the right thing. He's hit a boundary. Now get to the other end.
Smart cricket. This is the only requirement now. And Hazrat Luqman, he will look forward to get this all-important wicket of Rahul. And now this is the test of his nerves as well. Difficult condition. Oh,
this is going to be a big appeal and given. Hazrat Luqman delivers the killer blow to Ajman. This was a slower ball Yorker, and he completely outwitted Rahul Chopra. Played across the line early, and that looked plumb in front, K. Asif.
yes, exactly. That was a very, very simple decision. Yes, up goes the finger. Brilliant bowling. Brilliant bowling from Hazrat Luqman, and look at the jubilation. It's all important wicket. This is what I was saying. Short selection was poor. Rahul, what you have done there. 45 on 21 deliveries and 75 for 4. Ajman is in trouble now.
A body blow taken by Ajman. They have lost the set batter Rahul Chopra. Hazrat Luqman, a fabulous delivery. Abdul Malek, big striking all-rounder, coming in at number 6. Very watchfully played, squeezed into the covers for a single. But Hazrat Luqman, he's done the business here. 2 for 14 on the day. 76 for 4. Strap on your seatbelts. This is going to be a roller coaster ride. Well, wherever you are in the world, you need to get on these platforms immediately. Broadcast, streaming and OTT partners of the Emirates D10. You can watch it live, ball by ball, on the FanCode app in India, Sports Eye on YouTube and Facebook for the rest of the world. And for Pakistan and the MENA region, get the Myco app, absolutely free to download. It's an ITW Prod-G and TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board. A game-changing over once again coming in, and Sharjah have perhaps swung the momentum towards them, K. Asif.
Yes, now Sharjah got some momentum there after a couple of wickets.
And well, the floating power play, Ali Yunus did mention that Ajman had that in their back pocket, but they have lost both set batters. And Shehbaz Ali, first over was taken for a ride, 14 runs. He needs to bounce back.
Yes, and some clever bowling from Hazrat Luqman. Brilliant effort from him. Now this over could be the game changer for either side.
Well, Rahul Chopra deep in thought, but he was completely outwitted. Sensational bit of skill from Hazrat Luqman. That off-pace Yorker crashing into middle and leg. And the umpires had absolutely no doubt. Shehbaz Ali with the first delivery of the floating power play. Pitched up, pace on, driven out to mid-on. Single taken.
Good start for Shehbaz. And he also targeting the block hole area, which that was the wicket. And the problem with Rahul, that he was standing middle and off stump, and what Hazrat Luqman realized, just bowl him a Yorker, a slow delivery, and work the plan. Perfect execution and 100% marks to Hazrat Luqman.
And tremendous courage as well, because fine leg was up. So if you had missed your length, all you had to do was deflect the ball. It would have been another boundary, but that's the risk you take standing on that middle stump, off stump guard. So let's see what Mohammad Ajmal can do. He's got a boundary to his name, Ringfield on the offside, third and fine legger in the ring, as is the mid-off. They've taken a deep square. Right in the block hold. And this could be a run out. Yes, it will be. No communication between Ajmal and Malek. He was unsighted and sold down the river.
Poor calling, no communication at all, and the delivery was perfect. And yes, no, and good work done by Shehbaz in the end. More troubles, more pressure on Ajman. They're 77 for 5 and Sharjahs are back in the game.
Excellent start for Shehbaz Ali in the floating power play. 1 run conceded and a run out of Ajmal. It's the skipper Adnanul Mulk coming in at number 7. Followed him once again through the legs, off the pads to fine leg. Only a single taken.
Again, a very good delivery. That's the key. Bowl Yorkers as much you can. And look at the last wicket. Ajmal, he was just running without calling.
Yeah, literally running blindly. He thought the ball has squirted away to square leg, but it was right there on the pitch. Required run rate now getting difficult up to that 14.5, 15 runs per over mark. That will take some doing. Can Abdul Malek deliver? Right in the block hold again. This is brilliant bowling from Shehbaz Ali.
Once again, Some stunning effort from this bowler. Shehbaz just coming up with the same line, same length. And batters, they're struggling. A good approach from the skipper as well. And Shehbaz now delivering well for his team.
The equation was 52 of 30. Now it's become 36 of 14. So they've only conceded 16 runs in the last 16 balls. Tremendous bowling from Sharjah. Back over length this time. Surprised him. And Shehbaz Ali has perhaps taken the game away from Ajman with this over.
4 Yorkers and then a rising delivery. Targeting good length area with the bounce. Line was perfect. Another good delivery. More pressure on Ajman.
Sharjah showing why they are the red hot favourites for the title. Not only do they have the skill, but they have the resolve. They have the courage to deliver when circumstances may be against them. And Shehbaz Ali, outstanding over. Final delivery remaining. Can Ajman get it away for some runs? Only a single. Brilliant over from Shehbaz Ali. Now the equation has become difficult for Ajman. Only 3 runs conceded in the floating power play. Ajman, they need something special. 35 of the next 12 balls. So just in the blink of an eye, Sharjah have completely turned around this semi-final. At one stage we thought, fair enough, it's plain sailing for Ajman. 52 needed of 30 with Rahul Chopra at the crease. But Hazrat Luqman, Shehbaz Ali, those 2 overs have completely turned around the match scenario. Uzair Khan. Slower bouncer turned around the corner. There will be runs here. And in fact, there will be 4 of them. Well, a twist to the tail.
Well, good start for Ajman. A slow bouncer, but he managed well, picked up nicely and played towards fine leg. Fielder was inside the circle. A long chase for the fielder. Now they require at least 3 boundaries more in this over.
How many can they chase in the final 6? Maybe 15, 12. Nothing more than that, I feel. And even then, it would take something miraculous. So you're absolutely right. They need a 20-run over here, K. Asif.
Well, absolutely. And a big test for Malek.
Length delivery off the back foot. There is a long on in position. And Shehbaz Ali, on the second time of asking, has just snatched at the ball and held on for dear life.
Well, Malek tried to hit that hard, didn't time well. Smart bowling from Uzair Khan. And another wicket for him. That was a length delivery. He hit towards long on. And look at this, Shehbaz. 1, 2. Thank you very much.
And the problem was his weight was on the back foot. So didn't quite get the drive in the ball. So Abdul Malik, well, the match situation demanded for him to hit out. And he's gotten out. 83 for 6. It's a youngster, Ismail, coming in at number 8. 31 needed of 10. Very demanding situation. Beautiful delivery from Uzair Khan. Just hitting the seam and getting the ball to hold its line. Dot ball.
How simple this is for Uzair now. Just bowling wicket to wicket, maybe a little bit outside the off stump. Not easy for the batters as Uzair tried to hit that hard. Malek, I beg your pardon, and straight to the fielder.
Yeah, the catching has been good today. The standards have certainly risen for this crunch encounter from both sides. Now, it has become quite difficult for Ajman. Hit away towards that cover region and it's found a gap. Well, here we go. The second boundary of the over.
Well, fielder was standing at the deep point position, but it was fast right out of the middle of the bat and a good boundary.
Just keeps it interesting.
Yeah, maybe he could hit a couple of more.
Just keeps it alive. 27 needed of 8. Maybe try the paddle with the fine leg up. He's taken the third back. And the mid-off is in the circle. So Uzair Khan has to bowl very straight here. A swing and a miss. Drifting away from the left-hander. Pace on from Uzair Khan.
Good delivery again. Targeting outside the off stump. The line was okay. Length was fine. And I smile. It didn't go to play over the extra cover. Well, I can't complain. The batter number 8. The rest. Last delivery now. And I think everything is going perfect for Sharjah.
Yeah, they've just pulled it out, haven't they, in the last 2 overs. Using the bouncer to excellent effect. Showing his experience and qualities, Uzair Khan. 27 needed of the last over. Can Adnan Mulk, the captain, pull off a miracle? Well, it's finals day at the Emirates D10 2023, and you know where to be. You can watch it live ball by ball action on the Sports Eye YouTube channel. Already have a pretty tremendous audience there watching all the thrills and spills. So do get yourself on there as well. It's the final day of the Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. So Abdul Ghaffar has been entrusted with the final over. First one was a bit expensive. Swung away towards mid-wicket. But straight to the fielder. Only going to be one. This match is well and truly slipping away from Ajman.
Yeah, the way they've taken first run, I think they gave up. And yet, of course, that you can't hit 5 maximum straight away. Not easy, especially when you have lost your specialist batters like Usman. Rahul was tremendous. But in the end, the way Hazrat Luqman bowled him, that was absolutely brilliant.
Inside edge towards fine leg, only going to be one. So 26, 25 needed of 4 now. So you need 4 sixes to take it to a super over.
Yes, Adnan Mulk, what are you thinking? Just try your best. That's it.
See ball, hit ball. And let's see how far it travels. What a fight back by Sharjah with the ball. And mathematically, it is not doable now. Sharjah have 1 foot in the Emirates D10 final. It looked like we were in for an upset. But when they needed to rise to the occasion, the Sharjah bowlers have done exactly that, K. Asif.
Well, that's right. And some of the poor short selections from the batter of Ajman, especially Harshit and Rahul. That was the key. When you are settled down there, you are hitting well. Just stayed there. Is it another wicket?
Oh, yes, it is. Just the bottom edge of the bat from Ismail. Let's take a look here. Off pace, wide of off stump. Swinging across the line, and Masood Gurbaz completes the dismissal. Abdul Ghaffar, he knows the game is sealed. Not particularly interested in celebrating. But 1 wicket to his name, along with his brilliant batting. may have sealed a Player of the Match award for him. Ajman, in the end, they have fallen off very quickly. 90 for 7. So in comes Shiraz Ahmed Pia, not particularly renowned for his batting acumen. Very fine left arm pacer, but batting not so much. But it is certainly game over here. In the end, Sharjah showing why they have been the class side of the tournament, K. Asif.
Yes, impressive effort. Even when they made 113, I was thinking that they're 20 runs away. But look at this delivery again. A slower one, and Ismail. It threw his wicket. So, yes, very good effort. They were pretty much disciplined in the bowling, in the fielding as well. And here we go. The victory for Sharjah, and they're in the finals.
Well, it's been a long time coming, but the Sharjah state side is once again in a D final. Comfortable victory in the end by 23 runs. The bowling, when it was required to step up to the mark, from Hazrat Luqman. 2 for 14 on the day. Hazrat was outstanding. Shehbaz Ali, none for 16, outstanding as well. 1 wicket apiece for Uzair Khan and Abdul Ghaffar, and Haider Ali, the skipper, consistent as always. 2 for 16 for him as well. They were 75 for 3 at one stage, but since the departure of Rahul Chopra, they had to give up the run chase. Early dismissal for Sagar Kalyan, playing across the line to Hazrat Luqman, but Usman Khan and Rahul Chopra at the crease gave Ajman some hope.
Yes, that's right. And then Usman, when he was playing a couple of good shots, but in the end, I must say that they've taken his wicket. That's the wicket. Again, a poor shot selection going on the back foot. And then Rahul was there. That's the key wicket. Harshad Kaushik.
Yeah, Mohammad Ajmal started off well, cutting that one over point for 4. Then this brilliant piece of bowling from Hazrat Luqman. Slow Yorker right in the block hole. Trapped Rahul Chopra in front. And after that, it was a steady collapse. Mohammad Ajmal just running blind down the wicket. A simple run out for Shehbaz Ali. He only conceded 5 runs in that floating power play. Abdul Malek got a boundary or 2 away, but then was dismissed, caught at long on. Shehbaz Ali with a bit of a juggle, but in the end he held on. And after that, that was the point of no return for Ajman. They kept losing steady wickets, and in the end, Abdul Ghaffar sealed the deal with an excellent final over. Haider Ali rightly delighted as his side have gone on to reach the Emirates D10 final. That is the match summary for you then. It was Ajman who won the toss, invited Sharjah to bat first, and Abdul Ghaffar 49 of 22, a stunning cameo supported by Asif Khan and Masood Gurbaz. It was very good bowling from Abdul Malek, Mohammad Ajmal and Ankur Sangwan getting 2 wickets apiece. But in the end, Ajman, after the departure of Usman Khan 19 of 11, it was only Rahul Chopra 45 of 21. He made half the runs for the side. But Hazrat Luqman, Haider Ali and Uzair Khan delivering with the ball, as Sharjah have made it to yet another Emirates D10 final, this time comfortably by 23 runs. Right then, the first semi-final is done and dusted. We have Mudassir Ali on the sideline conducting the post-match presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of semi-final number 1 of D10 2023, which was played between Ajman taking on Sharjah, and Ajman winning the toss. They have invited Sharjah to post a total. They were in a bit of bother, but somehow the batters clipped in and they managed 113 for the loss of 7 in their allotted 10 overs. And when the chase started, Ajman started off really well, but they just lost the plot in the end overs. Joining me in the presentation part is our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, and some notable performance from this game. Abdul Malik bowled brilliantly for Ajman, 2 overs, 7 runs and a couple of wickets. And when the chase started, Rahul Chopra getting 45 quick of 21 balls. And for Sharjah, Hazrat Luqman bowled quite well, 2 overs, 14 runs for his 2 wickets. But the player of the match goes to one man who made all the difference with the bat as well with the ball for Sharjah. A brilliant knock of 49 of just 22 balls with the help of 4 fours and 4 maximums. It goes to Abdul Ghaffar, a true all-rounder, winning the game, the big match for his team. And Sharjah winning this game by 23 runs. Let's have a chat with Abdul Ghaffar. पहले तो बहुत बहुत मुबारक, काफ़ी बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस.
सबसे पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी हुई और हम सेमीफाइनल जीते हैं. और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ये है कि कॉम्बिनेशन अच्छा बना हुआ है. शुरू में थोड़ा सा था कि प्रेशर में आ गए थे, लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा खेले.
और मैच की बात करते हैं, क्योंकि विकेट एक तरफ से जा रही थी, लेकिन पॉजिटिव ये था कि आप लोग 10-11 रन लेके चल रहे थे. तो क्या मैसेज था जब आप बैटिंग के लिए, क्योंकि 3 काफ़ी जल्दी विकेट गिर चुकी थी?
बस प्लान यही था कि हमने पॉजिटिव क्रिकेट खेलनी है. उसमें आउट का नहीं था कि हम सारे आउट हो जाएंगे या जितने भी थे. यही था कि 10-12 की एवरेज से स्कोर करना है. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कोशिश की है और काफ़ी हद तक हम कामयाब हुए.
और बात करते हैं, क्योंकि आपकी काफ़ी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस हो रही है डोमेस्टिक में, जिसके चलते आप ILT सीज़न 2 में भी नजर आएंगे दुबई कैपिटल्स के लिए. तो तैयारी कैसी चल रही है?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह तैयारी बड़ी अच्छी चल रही है. फोकस किया हुआ है, उस पर भी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, बैटिंग में, बॉलिंग में, फील्डिंग में, ट्रेनिंग में. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इंशाल्लाह मौका मिला तो वहाँ पर भी अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस देंगे.
अब इसके बाद आखिरी पड़ाव फाइनल, तो कैसा प्रिपरेशन रहेगा? क्या इसी प्रकार से खेलेंगे आप?
इंशाल्लाह प्लान करेंगे अब फाइनल के लिए, तो कोशिश है कि अच्छा खेलें.
ऑल द बेस्ट एंड डू वेल.
थैंक यू.
So that was a tall left-hand batter and bowler for Sharjah, winning the game and taking them into the finals of D10 2023. That's all we do have from the sideline presentation. See you in the next game. There is one more game lineup. Semi-final number 2. Fujairah taking on Abu Dhabi.